Hi guys, welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome. I'm Alex.
And today we have a
bass with the mod duo. We're going to do some bass sounds.
Yes, and we will talk nice and slowly.
For the bass player. Hey, so basically what we're going to do is treat this as a whole front end, your whole bass rig.
Yep.
Going to do some amp sims plus some effects and go from there.
Okay, so right now we're just going straight into input 1, straight out of output 1. On here, if you can hopefully see this on the computer, actually, if you want to watch, we've done an overview kind of video that wasn't very short, it was quite long, but we've done an overview video, which you can watch here. You know, and how the whole thing works, but basically on the screen, everything goes left to right. So on the left side here, this is our input, and on the right side here, this is the output. That's input 1, input 2, and that's MIDI, that's output 1, output 2, and MIDI. So right now, it's just a straight in to out, going straight into this, and it sounds suchly. Okay, now let's unplug you and give you an amp. So, simulator. So, Mod Device has just released one of these, which is the new bass cabs.
Cool.
So we'll use that as a cab emulator. And then let's use, what amp should we use? We have...
Just a kind of
hang on,
fat clean thing.
I think I've gone past it. Okay, SVT?
Yep. Let's do that.
Okay.
Ampeg kind of thing.
Okay, so right now we'll just go straight in, straight out. And it's a bit hot. Okay. So what we can do here on the cab is we can turn the output down a bit. So, do we have any presets? No, we don't have any presets. What would you like? Would you like some more bass, some more mid, some more treble, some more volume? We've got a low switch, a mid switch, a high switch, and the cab switch. Well, cab we'll leave off because we've got the other cab.
Maybe a bit more low mids, the 200 thing. 220?
220 hertz?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds pretty good.
Cool. Nice clean fat thing.
Okay, let's make a stack out of it. Let's put the amp.
Yeah.
It's ever so slightly too big on top of there, but I mean it's there. So okay, there's our bass stack. Okay, now what should we add? What about some traditional bass style effects like an envelope filter?
Sure.
Or do you want anything else?
Actually, compressor's always handy.
Compressor, okay. That would be, I guess, dynamics.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like a compressor M or a compressor st? Mono stereo, hey. Multi-band compressor, mono dynamics, expander, spice, Zamcomp.
What?
Zamcomp? Do you want a Zamcomp?
Sure. Yeah. Damn straight.
Okay.
Thought you'd never ask.
Zamcomp. So we've got the Zamcomp, so let's go into the Zamcomp. We've got 2 inputs on the Zamcomp, so let's go. Why not? Let's do it. And a 1 into here. Okay, so let's get Zamcomped.
Cool.
Now, would you like a 0 preset? Or a poppy snare? Or a vocal leveler?
Maybe the poppy snare is closest so far.
But is there anything you want? Like, do you want me to change the knee or the attack or release or thresholds?
Let's have a play. Maybe a little less thresholds. ratio is maybe a bit high. It's a bit
Okay.
a little bit squishy.
3 to 1.
Can you slow down the attack too?
Slow it down. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
good.
getting there, yeah.
I mean, compression on videos.
Doesn't always translate, does it?
No, it's more of a feel thing. But so you're happy with that compression? Okay. So should we do envelope filter then?
Sure.
Which would I assume be on the filter?
Mm-hmm.
And what about a green one that's called envelope filter?
It does what it says on the box.
It pretty much does. Ooh, and you've got lots of inputs. Okay, 4 inputs, but let's just use 1. And then 2 outputs. Let's go straight into the ZAM comp.
Right on.
Ah,
There
there we go. The attack. Yeah, okay.
Quacky.
Is there much of a difference between let's check 60 dB octave bandpass, 12 dB, 18 dB.
It's definitely more pronounced. There's like less stuff either side of it.
It's quackier.
Yeah.
So which one do you prefer?
Maybe the most extreme one.
18.
Because I was going to say, maybe we could do some parallel stuff.
Well, actually, I just see, and this is one of the things. Like if you look on the pedal here, there's 4 knobs. You click on the little thingy dingy. All of a sudden, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 knobs.
Cool.
So there's a mix here too. But okay, well let's go full.
Yep.
And then let's run parallel.
Sounds good.
So there should be no dry signal there.
It's probably pretty extreme.
Well, we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
So how about should we run? Do you want the compression always in there, or
What if you go all the effects direct to the output and bypass the amp and the compressor? So it's just like total effects and total fat clean.
so have no amp for the effects? Okie dokie.
How about them? Them eyeball.
That's
Eyeballs?
That's
Ideas.
That's just crazy, man. Okay, so we can just have that going straight to there, and then have a second line coming from here to the amp,
Yeah.
and that sounds actually. What we might need if we do if we do that, is we might need a volume control on the direct signal, so we can blend it a bit better. So you can because I think it's a bit quieter now than the amps.
We should have a volume on the compressor.
Oh yeah, the makeup gain. Yeah, we do. Okay, well, because I think we need to.
I'm getting down.
In theory, you could run that into the second output and actually have it
True.
running into something completely different. But okay, well let's do it like this now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else do we want? What else do bass players use? Octavers.
Yeah, sure. Because it's not low enough. Or an octave up. That could be fun.
Octave up.
Or down. Or sideways.
Well, just thinking because now we have a. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Hang on. Well, let's use. What was it? What would be under? What was it under?
Is it spatial or something? Or
Spatial.
spectral?
No, spectral. Yes, spectral.
One of those ones, yeah.
Let's find OC2.
Cool.
Now, let's put the OC2 after the envelope filter, but before the compression. Yeah. So,
Right on.
well, I mean, we could technically split it even more. Why not? Have one of the outputs of the envelope filter go to the OC2, the other one goes straight to the compressor. Compressor. Compression. Compressor. Gonna work. Okay, because you can't hear it. Let's go both of those into here. Just trying to be crazy and it didn't work. So now it should work. I'll show you. Now also with this,
It's a bit too much.
direct signal is all the way down because we don't need a direct signal because we have the other direct signal.
It's all effect.
Okay, so is this better?
And with the filter?
Maybe we need to switch the filter and OC2 around
Oh yeah?
because I think it's kind of it's. Let's try that just for the sake of it. Oh, I didn't need to. Oh, close the stupid thing. Okay, filter. Here we go. Let's get that envelope filter back, and that can just go one input. I think that might work better.
Okay.
I don't know if there's bass players out there who are going to hate me now, but let's just see.
A little bit hot.
Yeah, I'm turning the makeup.
Definitely sounds more synthy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I mean, the cool thing is, so we have now. I mean, it's coming out of one output, but we have one line which is completely dry. Which I mean, and that's the other cool thing is you can kind of zoom out of it and you can go, okay, let's unplug that. So this is now just the amp sound. Now, what else would you like? We were talking octave up. What about a shimmer verb with an octave up?
That's close enough.
That's every good bass player likes shimmer verb.
Do they?
I don't know. Would you put that after the compressor? Yeah, I would put that after the compressor, yeah. So let's get a shimmer verb. Because then you got the octave down from the OC2, and then you've got the octave up from the shimmer verb.
So it should be exactly the same as the original.
Yes, exactly. They cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Shim verb, here
Two
we go.
wrongs don't make a right, but two rights make a left. That kind of.
Yeah, totally.
Theory.
That's exactly that. Yes. So that goes into here, and then we have two. And I mean, you could, in theory, run it in stereo if you really wanted to.
So that's what everyone loves: stereo bass.
Bass always.
You need to listen to this with headphones off if you're not already.
fantastic.
Wow.
That's big.
That's like film score kind of stuff.
That's massive. That sounds
Yeah.
really cool, actually. What else do we want? We want more.
Do we?
Yeah.
The collective we wants more.
Yeah. Do we want distortion?
After the reverb, yeah.
After the reverb?
Or we're just like a crunchy overdrive just to give some...
No. Big muff.
That's what I said, yeah.
Or bit crusher.
Like a fuzz, but not a big muff.
Okay.
It's like something more added.
What about a rack fuzz?
Yeah.
It's I don't know, it's pink with flowers on it.
Fuzz face, is it? Yes.
Based on several popular schematics, this is designed to capture the sound of an era more than to emulate a specific model.
Okay.
So 60s.
60s.
So where do you want it?
After the reverb.
Really?
Since we're going crazy.
Okay.
Since, I haven't had enough food today and it's gone crazy.
That's definitely, that'll be mad, but okay.
Alright. Strap yourself in.
Hang on, I still got to plug that in. Ooh. I think we're stretching the CPU usage a little bit as well here. We're maxing the CPU out.
Fair enough. We'll take the filter off. Can you just turn it off? If you turn it off, will it go away? Yeah,
It's a trackpad. But yeah, we're down to 62% now. That's much better.
Cool.
So, wow. Okay, let's get rid of some of the silliness.
What?
And there was one, where is it? Is it under, what was it under? Spectral? Sub-synth. That's what I wanted to try out. So let's turn the the OC2 off, and let's turn on this, let's leave the compressor.
Just disengage the button. If you don't want to have it there.
Well, let's see how we go. So with this, again, so this is a sub-synth. So this is kind of like Meatbox reminiscent, that sort of thing. Mega low frequency.
That's a little bit hot.
Yeah, hang on.
When I say a little bit, I mean a lot.
Hang on, I better turn the compressor on and use it. Holy crap. Very, very hot. This is what we need. Hang on, we'll get a, where are they? Where are the utility? We'll get a gain thingy. Actually, it doesn't matter, get the stereo one. Because then what we can do is we can run both of those into here. And then we can turn the gain down on the way out. One of the things with the modular is it is made in one way or another for lots of different applications. Vocals, studio stuff. So input-output gains can be quite drastically different. So hang on, let's zoom in on this.
Yeah.
So you have, hang on, do we have any presets on this? No, we don't have presets on this. But we have the type invert, divide, distort, and key oscillate, I guess. We've got a wet dry mix, so we should technically all wet.
Sure.
we can tune it, and by the looks of it, it's all the way up. Yeah. So this is. Very low.
So much sub.
So 160 hertz.
Wow. It's crazy.
Let's see how low we can go.
Yeah, it's just kind of some rumble. It's not really usable though.
That actually sounds really cool. Invert seems to have the most sort of low subharmonic kind of things going. If you got to distort, much cleaner. Invert seems to have all these extra little bits.
Okay. Wow.
So that sounds cool.
Wow.
And I mean, that's just one of the many things. And then, I mean, if you really wanted to, oh, don't unplug it. Your trackpad is annoying me, sorry. So, I mean, this is kind of like a wet dry rig coming out of one. You could technically, instead of having an amp, you could go into an amp, or you could have one output going to your amp, the other output going to a PA or whatever you wanted to do.
Loudspeaker
Or you could, I mean, there's always also, you can plug one of these in, if you're a bass player and you do use some bass synth on a few things, and have it running completely separately. So you could have, I mean, just to see if it, CPU-wise, I mean, what we've got now is only using 25%. So you use a generator, sorry. You get like a bass synth type sound. Like that's a pretty cool actually synth, the noisemaker. That's quite new as well. You put that there. You use, you plug it in via MIDI. But out of the second output, and you've got a bass synth. You can put a few effects on it as well.
Yep.
You can have effects that you share. You can do, it's really rather versatile in what you can do. And I mean, you can go pretty crazy with it. Like we sort of did to a certain degree. The only thing you will encounter after a while, especially if you're using amp and cab simulation, is CPU power.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of times you don't need that much stuff. And the thing is, you could just have a bunch of pedals, save that as a preset. If you want a super crazy sub-synth thing, you just save it as another preset and you just go, you press a button and you go from one preset to the next. So, and again, it's all in the other video, but you can assign any of these knobs to here and you can do them actually physically by hand. There's MIDI learn functions. If you do use a keyboard that has assignable controllers on it, you can assign any of those knobs, any of the switches to any of that. Via MIDI as well, you can hook up an external MIDI controller, so you can have extra buttons to do different things. So you can control everything in every way you want. It's super flexible, and it's pretty cool. So that's that anyway. So that's and I mean, there's tons more you can do with it, and there's millions of effects and different distortions and stuff. But what we're sort of trying to get at is that you can set it up almost like a wet dry rig, all within one. There is also actually on here, there are, what are they under? Spectral?
What's that, sorry?
Is it under no, spatial? There's crossovers too.
Yeah, totally.
Or are they under dynamics? Is that what they're under?
Maybe filter.
What was it under? Oh yeah, filter, true, yeah.
Yep, so you can just distort the high end of your bass and keep the low end clean if you don't want to do a whole wet dry signal chain.
So you have these, so you have a crossover. You can assign your trackpad. You can assign at what frequency you want the crossover to happen, and then you send everything below that frequency to one output. You also have a three-way crossover.
Fancy.
So you can actually assign 2 frequencies and then send 3 different signals to 3 different things, and you have gain for each output too, so you can control. So there's tons of things you can do with it. And more, and there'll be more videos coming.
Yeah.
So check him out.
Keep tweaking.
Killer product. I'll put all the links below. Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for watching.
Catch you around.
Bye.
See ya.